focus on the core, and you can have two blocks with you if you need support, or you can have some thick books to help you. I'm going to use blocks if I need them. So have two blocks handy, and we're going to come onto the mat. Bring your feet together, the soles of your feet together like this, and bring your back onto the mat. So let's slide down onto the mat. And now we're going to lift our shoulders off the mat and lift our feet off the mat for 1. You can keep your hands on the ground for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, just because it's a good number. Okay, and now we're going to, I want you to roll over onto your sits bones. So come into a seat position. Your feet are on the ground, your knees are glued to each other, your feet are glued to each other, and imagine that your spine is like a thread, beads on a thread. So you're going to really lengthen your spine, and the more you lengthen, you'll feel your core is what helps you lengthen, and you're going to really compress this space between your thighs and your belly, as if there's a ball that you're going to bust with the force of your belly. So you're going to really press, lengthen and press and hold here for 1, as if something is dragging you, pulling you towards itself, and 2, knees together, 3, 4, and 5, and then lower down into sit on your pelvis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower down a little bit more on your lower back for 1, shoulders still off the ground for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale all the way up, lift yourself up. And now we need to once again come forward, really as if you're being dragged. Come forward, cinch your belly, lift up, and lift your right leg up for 1, 2, 3, keep dragging forward, 4, 5, and lower down onto your sacrum for 1, 2, about 30 degrees, 5, and lower down, 1, keep your legs straight, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift yourself back up, let your feet down, bring the feet down, and now once again, keeping your knees together, lift your spine up, and bring yourself forward, lift your left foot up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower down onto your sacrum for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and lower down, 1. Belly is core, your core is still engaged, is tight, belly is still tight, 3, 4, and 5. Lift up and release. And now we're going to come forward and see if we can lift our legs up in this position. So we'll obviously naturally lean down a little bit back, 30 degrees is fine, and see if you can lean your legs, lean yourself a little back at the same time. Can you keep your legs like this? If not, you can keep some support, or if you can, lift your legs straight for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and lower down for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift up for 1, You can always bend your knees. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down for 1, 2, 3, 4, belly tight, 5, and come all the way up. Give yourself a little bit lift on your feet and lower down. Okay, and now you can roll down onto your back. And now we're going to do some work on the lower belly. So lift your legs all the way up. And now we're going to bring our feet, both your knees together towards your forehead. Lift your forehead up towards your knees. Keep holding on to your right knee and let go of your left. And then switch. Switch. 3. Switch. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And release down. Once again, lift your legs up, bend your knees, bring your hands behind your head, and you're going to bring your left elbow to your right knee. Both shoulders are off the ground, and straighten your left leg for 1. And then bring everything back, and then your right elbow, left knee, right leg extends out, bring it back in, and on the other side, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Let's roll on, moving on for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, shoulders off the ground, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Should I go to 100? Just kidding. Okay, so let's just release here at 50. If you want to go on to 100 or 200, you can do that pausing the video. Okay, and now once again, one last thing, we're going to lift our legs up, and now we're going to flutter our legs, so like as if you're scissors. So you're going to scissor your legs for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2. And scissor, scissor, scissor. And lift up for 3. Lift up for 4. lift up, lower down, lift up for 5, and lower all the way down. Okay, and now we're going to come onto a sit bone, so come into seated position. And now we're going to use the blocks. If you want to use the blocks, you're very welcome to. You should, in fact. But if you don't want to, you can, if you think that you are fine without the blocks, so you can keep them aside. Because the blocks give you additional support to lift, to give you more room to compress. So we're going to move on to some lower belly work. So you're going to really root your, come into a staff pose, which is like you're in a straight legs, your toes are towards your face, and again that thread, the beaded threads are really, really straight and tall. Upright position. You can use your hands to really find that upright position. Your belly is in, your chin is towards your chest. Okay, and when you're in this position, either with blocks or without blocks, you're going to press into the ground and lean a little bit forward and really activate your quads and activate your lower belly. And then once we're going to lean forward with a straight spine, and then we lift up and lift our right foot up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and drop it all down. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Straight spine, lean forward and lift up. Lift your left foot up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release it all down. This time we're just going to lift up just the hips, and we're going to keep the feet down on the floor. Okay, so once again, really use your core this time. Instead of using all your arms, energy in your arms, use your core. So once more, inhale and exhale, lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release it all down. If you want to give it a try, you can repeat the same thing, or if you want to give a try to lifting your feet up, you can do that with the blocks, or do the same thing that we did earlier. So we're going to lift everything up. So pressing down onto the floor. Inhale, find your length forward. As you exhale, you're going to lift up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release all the way down. Okay, so that was an L sit. And now you're going to roll into a plank on your, in fact, into a cat-cow first. So let's just do some cat-cow to feel this part of the body that we've been concentrating on. So you're going to bring your hands right under your shoulders and your knees right under your hips. Beginning from your lower belly, you're going to lift up and round your spine, arch your spine like this for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so 3 were enough. And now we're going to extend our left leg back, sorry, right leg back, and then the left leg back, both legs back into plank. You can keep yourself in this position, and you can also try just toe testing the water with your, lifting your knees, only your knees off the ground. If you're comfortable, you go all the way down into a full plank with your shoulders away from your ears and away from each other. And strong legs, strong core. And now you're going to bring your right knee to your right armpit for 1. left knee to left armpit, 2, right knee, right armpit, 3, left knee, left armpit, 4. Let's carry on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release yourself down. Take a break. For a moment. I know that was tough. Okay, and now we're going to move on again into a plank. So when you have recovered, let's come back onto your hands and knees. So let's begin on the left side. So you're going to press onto the floor with your hands, straighten your legs, and come into a plank. Now from here, you're going to roll over onto your left side, on your left foot, and keeping your toes flexed, legs active, arm really pressing the inner side. The left side of the body is really crunching in. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see if we can roll over gently onto the other side in a plank, and then rolling over onto the right side, crunching the right side of the body really strong. This side of the body, broaden your shoulders, your collarbone, and lift up. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gently make your way back in a plank. Okay, and now from here, see if you can drop yourself down gently into a forearm plank with all your forearms down onto the floor, and hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see if you can you bring your left hand slightly towards the right and find yourself a ground with your left forearm and roll over onto your left side. The same thing, but now on the forearm. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And gently making our way back to a forearm plank. Taking a breath here. And then rolling over on to, again, bring your right forearm slightly in if that helps, or keeping it straight where it was. Whichever way helps to maintain the balance. So really crunching in the right side for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently, all the way making that into a forearm plank. And we're going to hold here for just 10, 9, 8, 7. My counting is all chopped up. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release yourself down all the way. And now we're going to bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders. And we're going to press, as if you're dragging the mat. We're dragging the mat towards, we're bringing the elbows towards our body as if, and now we're going to look up. Drag, lengthen your spine for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Okay. And now we're going to move on to, so you can walk your right foot to the top of the mat between your hands, and then rolling your right arm towards the sky. See if you can lift yourself up in this position, or if you can sink a little bit deeper and catch your left ankle. If that works, fine. If that doesn't, that's still okay. You can bring your left arm onto the ground, left hand onto the ground, also your forearm. So you're bringing the top of your left thigh onto the ground. So you're in trying to lengthen and open up from your front body, so you give more room to this stretch for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. And now let's switch sides. So bring your left foot to the top of the mat. And now you want to keep your hand, you want to just do this, just to Anjaneyasana or low lunge. You can do that too, which is fine, good enough. But if you want to make it deeper, you can bring your left arm all the way up and catch your right ankle, and then sink into it. If you want, you can really bring your heel to your glute, if that is something that you desire, and bring your forearm down. But that is going to just deepen the stretch. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and release here. Okay, so that is it. And now you can come to lie on your back and take some rest.